Hey guys, Richard Butler here. Today I'm talking mini action cameras, and of course we all know that the Insta360 Go 2 was released yesterday, the 9th of March. Some amazing features on it, but I want to compare it to the Insta360 Go original and to the Akaso Keychain, which I have done a couple of reviews. There's one just up here. So I talk about all three cameras in the video, and in the actual video I recorded it all on the Akaso Keychain. So I haven't done anything to the actual audio, I haven't done anything to the actual video quality, it is just raw footage. I'm interested to know what you think of the actual video. Let me know in the comments below. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and there's links to all the products I mention in the description. I'll talk to you in the next video. Let's roll the footage.
How's it going? Richard Butler here doing an outdoor video, and today I want to talk about the Insta360 Go 2. Now, I'm a fan of Insta360 and I have the Insta360 Go itself. And it's quite an interesting little camera because, well, Insta360 make 360 degree cameras, and this particular one, the Insta360 Go, is a short burst camera, which basically what it does is it allows you to take short bursts of video. And this was probably one of the first problems that this camera had, was that it only allowed you to take 30-second or 60-second video snaps. Now, the marketing that they did for it was it just lets you capture moments of your life. And that's good, but practically when I started to use it, I felt it was good, but 60 seconds just wasn't enough, because you might start doing recording a video for a vlog if you wanted, which you could do, but then the problem was that the camera would stop. So then what you had to do is you had to go back and you had to actually start it again, so then you lost your train of thought, etc. What I did find it useful for was when I was walking around. It was quite inconspicuous, and you could put it just on your jacket and you could walk around and you could get it so that it would actually play or record continuously, and every 2 minutes it would take a 15-second snap. That was kind of fun because you didn't know what you would capture, but that was also the problem. You didn't know what you would capture. So what would happen is that you would capture your hand in the way instead of capturing some nice moments. But there were some nice moments that came out. Now, Insta360 have brought out the Insta360 Go 2. And this allows for 15 minutes of continuous recording in one block. It has 32 gigabytes of memory, which is a lot more than the 8 gigabytes that came on the Insta360 Go. And it has it has better resolution, and it has a beautiful carry case that you can actually use as a tripod. It's just amazing. But here's the interesting thing. This video is not actually about the Insta360 Go 2. It is about another camera that I bought called the Akaso. And the Akaso brought out a camera which was more or less called the Akaso Go, although they called the app the Akaso Go. And again, it was a little action camera like the Insta360 Go, but they said it had 4K resolution, pardon me, and that it could record for an hour. So that's what I'm actually recording this on. Now, we're going to go and I'm going to just take a walk around here and I'm going to continue talking. So everything that you see and everything that you hear is actually just recorded on this camera. And you can judge for yourself whether you think it's good. I've personally found that the camera is pretty good. I don't think it's probably not going to be as good as the Insta360 Go, because I've had one or two problems, and you can see a link to my initial video here on the Akaso, and see what you think of it and what I initially thought of it. But as a cheaper alternative, the Insta360 Go comes in at $320 or euros, I think, which is pretty expensive if you're starting off, whereas the Akaso Go comes in at maybe $150, $200, so it's a little bit cheaper. But is it worth it? I think if you're starting off, the Akaso Go can be quite good if you have ideal conditions, and today is an ideal day, because you'll see if I just turn around the camera, you should still hear me, and you should see that it's perfectly sunny, it's perfectly bright. Now, as I go into shadowed areas, we can see what it's actually like. Now, the advantage of this camera is that it's so small that I should be able to pan down low like that, and then it's like a steady cam that I could actually do quite interesting shots there. If I go down like that, you see my feet now. If I had a better tripod, it would work better. And it's what we call a steady cam. Super small, super light, continuous recording of an hour. A couple of things that I've had problems with is that sometimes the camera crashes, and hopefully it doesn't crash on this video, and you have to reset it. The sound is good when you're outside. The picture is good when you're outside, which is typical for most of these cameras. They can't really process the indoor light, but natural light they can actually process. What's the use case for these cameras? Well, if I talk about the Insta360 Go, the original, the use case is just for setting it up, just leaving it recording and just capturing clips as you go about your daily life. But it couldn't be used as a long-term camera or as a main camera. The Akaso could possibly, because it records a little bit longer, but I think what it would be good for is for simple B-roll footage. I think it would work for that. The Insta360 Go then, too, since it records longer, has better quality, supposedly, even though it's not 4K, could actually be better for reliability. I'm going to be honest there, that the Akaso I have found hasn't been all that reliable in my testings. It's been good. Maybe they just need to do a firmware update. Maybe they need to update the software. But I've had one or two problems where recordings didn't come out properly, stabilization, and that type of thing. I couldn't trust a camera that doesn't do that. I've never had problems with the Insta360 Go, the original, and I'm sure the Go2 is just as good. And software-wise, the Insta360 Go is excellent. It's really easy to use. Sorry, my mask is falling off. It's really easy to use. It's really user-friendly. The Akaso, they've tried to do the same thing. Stabilization is done after you actually take the video. So I'll take this video and then I'll get stabilization from the actual video program, and that's where I ran into problems that it came out black. So let me just pan around here. Right behind me there you will see the Barca bus. It's an old school bus that was converted into, well, I don't know, just painted with the Barca colours. Now here's an example that I could do of a steady cam, that I could just go like this, bring it up like that, and walk over there, and that should come out beautifully, hopefully. Now the advantage of the Akaso is that it does allow you to monitor what's actually being recorded through your mobile phone, or your smartphone, sounds a little bit better. And the Insta360 Go original didn't have that. Now the Go2 does have it, so that should be a lot more useful now, that you can actually monitor what you're doing, because sometimes the problem is you turn on the camera and you don't know what you're filming, and then when you actually stop filming, even if it's only 60 seconds, it's not great. So that's about it. I'm going to stop the recording here. Let me know if you have any questions, either about the Insta360 Go, the Akaso, or the Insta360 Go 2, and I will try and find the answers to those questions. So that's it, guys. Have a great day. Hopefully everything worked out. Look, you can see the little preview there. So far it's looking really good. Hopefully I had it at the right level so you just weren't seeing my chin. And I'll talk to you soon. Make sure, of course, that you like the channel, that you subscribe, and that you ask me any questions. Talk to you very soon. Bye.